out of tragedy and destruction, Injustice 2 begins in a fractured universe where bonds are broken and every alliance is thrown into war. Injustice 2 opens in the wake of the dismantled Justice League as Batman and Superman clash for control. But the war has only just begun.
I am Brainiac.
As the expansive storyline unfolds, you'll battle your way across the DC universe, and the decisions you make will have earth-shattering consequences. Injustice 2 has a massive roster of characters, each playable and fighting for their cause.
Allow me to give you a proper demonstration.
Join forces with Superman and fight fire with fire. With allies like Robin, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and Black Adam, you wield devastating power. Unite with the Dark Knight and fight alongside Harley Quinn, Black Canary, and a coalition of freedom fighters.
One more dead human.
Quiver's not empty yet.
Sometimes it's better to be bad. Battle alongside Gorilla Grodd's society with Catwoman, Bane, Captain Cold, and other mercenaries.
No wonder Brainiac wants you, dead or alive.
Hal Jordan.
Or go it alone. There are plenty of wild cards in the mix. Supergirl, Swamp Thing, and dozens of other characters, including the mastermind himself, Brainiac. Who you choose to enter the arena with is only the beginning. Injustice 2 introduces gear, custom equipment that allows you to alter the abilities and look of your favorite characters.
Am I making you look bad?
As if.
Every battle brings the opportunity to earn new gear. From useful stat augments to impressive special moves and abilities, Injustice 2's gear system is an invaluable element of the game experience. There's a whole world beyond the massive story campaign. The multiverse is designed for players that need a new challenge. Each multiverse contains modifiers that change the way the game plays. As you climb up the ladder, the challenge increases, and so do the rewards. Multiverses are always changing. Hourly, daily, and weekly challenges all present new opportunities to grow your characters and earn brand new gear.
You'll regret this.
But beating you is so fun.
Join a guild with friends or other players to further your experience and earn exclusive rewards through daily and weekly challenges. Whether you've joined a guild to gain experience faster or to dominate the leaderboards with an elite crew, you'll find that victory through collaboration proves to be exponentially more satisfying.
No more Mr. Boy Scout.
With Injustice 2 Mobile, the arena is always at your fingertips, complete with the cinematic storyline from the console version of the game.
Ready to get smacked down?
Fight like never before with a brand new dynamic fighting system. Employ jumps, ducks, and projectile attacks as you battle your way through endless challenges.
Prepare to be perforated.
Character shards give you a new way to play, raising your level and unlocking unique character talents.
This will haunt your dreams.
Complete the right challenges, and you'll even unlock gear for the console version of the game.
Take my blade.
With all of the characters, action, and gear available on console, the Injustice 2 mobile experience is the perfect way to keep the fight alive. The war ahead in Injustice 2 bears immense consequences. Now is the time to seize true power, shape your battle, and dominate the competition.
With every clash comes change, and the opportunity for evolution. Injustice 2 pits heroes against heroes and villains against villains in an unprecedented war to save the world. And with the infinitely rewarding gear system, you're in charge of how your journey unfolds, no matter if you're a seasoned fighter or a new contender. Gear is essential in Injustice 2, going far beyond the surface. Within this system is an unparalleled depth that gives you both the opportunity to evolve your playstyle and look to achieve your goals. With every fight, there's the promise of reward. Each experience in the arena brings more pieces of gear to expand your customization options. Each element of your loadout has its own unique look and ability to boost your base stats for maximum effectiveness. Benefits increase as you level up. With each victory, more specialized gear is introduced. This not only gives you bigger boosts and more strategic flexibility in combat, but also opens up almost infinite opportunities to supercharge your look.
You'll either make the right choice, or I'll make it for you.
Some of the most powerful effects in combat come from set bonuses, granted to loadouts of connected gear. The more pieces in a set you use, the more of an edge you get. Advantages are earned beyond physical gear. Augments, abilities, and special moves are granted after key achievements. The gear system's real strength lies in the freedom it gives you and players of all levels and types. It also gives you the power to assemble your hero or villain with a loadout and look that fits your playstyle. The key to evolution is control. In Injustice 2, working your constantly accumulating gear options gives you an edge over your opponent, both stylistically and strategically. Now, the power and choice is yours.
Soar into Injustice 2 with our latest character, Black Canary. This metahuman has a deafening canary cry, but she also loves to get her hands dirty and won't back down from a good old-fashioned brawl. Black Canary excels at close-quarters combat and employs numerous techniques to overwhelm her opponent, keeping them guessing at every turn. Don't mess with Canary up close. As a judo expert, Black Canary has many holds and grabs, including her combo, New Wings, incorporating a flurry of punches into a judo hip toss. Her move, Hard Lock, will punish foes who are ducking with another painful takedown. With the knee bash, you are able to confuse your opponent with a myriad of options, including going low, delaying a follow-up, or even going for a combo starter. Her special moves, High Parry and Low Parry, will instill fear into her opponents who challenge her up close. In addition, her handspring maneuvers allow her to pass through projectiles and leaves her with several options. Finally, she can use the element of surprise with the Canary Drop. Canary leaps onto her opponent to start a combo, which can be done up close, far away, or even mid-air. Canary's character power is an ear-shattering canary cry. While the level 3 version may take some time to build up, its power is unparalleled. Finally, this bird of prey pumps up the volume with her super move, Sonic Scream. Rising from the muck of the bayou and into Injustice 2 comes Swamp Thing. This methodical grappler uses power gifted to him by the Green to create vines and branches that aid him in his battle against any foe that disturbs him or his verdant home. Swamp Thing is a lumbering behemoth with extraordinary range and a multitude of grabs that can catch his opponent at any distance. While he may not have much of an advantage against speedy projectile users, when he slows down the pace of the match, Swamp Thing can sink any opponent. Let's not get too bogged down in descriptions. It's time to get our feet wet with this Swamp Thing gameplay overview. With Killing Field, he creates a wooden club and repeatedly bashes his opponent's head, popping them up for follow-up damage. With Trunk Punch, morph Swamp Thing's arm into a tree and hit your opponent multiple times, knocking them back. 2 is better than 1 with his combo Family Tree. Team up with his clone to rush down your opponent for a brutal mix-up. Once Swamp Thing has established his dominance with devastating combos, the opponent is left open for powerful grabs and special moves. Use Vine Grab to grab your opponent from virtually any range and even out of the air, showing your opponent that nowhere is safe. Green Thumb is an overwhelming up-close grab that gives Swamp Thing multiple ways to crush his opponents or even heal himself. Along with his grapples, he can also branch out into full-screen offense with Log Kick, a low-hitting projectile that quickly slides across the ground. Finally, if you are struggling against your adversary's projectiles, his Biofission creates a clone that grabs an opponent, allowing him to close the gap and deal damage. Swamp Thing's character power, Abigail's Garden, creates a patch of flowers as a tribute to his beloved. When your opponent is in the garden, their mobility is limited and they are unable to dash or jump, making it easier to set up devastating grabs. Finally, put your opponent in the ground with his super move, Green Kingdom.
Thanks for the light, pal. This just got a whole lot more interesting.
By the gods, I will defeat you. You're a madman.
one way: to rise to greatness.
It is time for the Pro League Grand Final!
Choose your path.
Oh my days. Not like this! Oh, there we go!
Make your mark. Become the world champion of the biggest fighting game of the year.
I've learned one truth: that every villain is the hero of his own story.
That's the problem with fighting for truth and justice. The battle never ends.
With this crew on the job, what could go wrong?
The fighting game taking the world by storm joins forces with the best in esports as the battle for supremacy comes to Ely. This October, Justice has a new league.